Latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. Now here's Nunn. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Biberovic. Athens getting their last shot to go. Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens. Osman, the pass to Nunn. Now, Yurtsevin, guarded by Marjanovic. Driving the lane, gets it to go. That one good from Nunn.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Hayes, trying to get open as Marjanovic. A shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 5 now.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Yurtsevin with the bucket.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Biberovic. Here's Melli. Shot clock at 6. Here's Baldwin. And it's denied. And they're able to recover. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And here is Athens now. They trail by 1. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. There's Lucas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Hayes from the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Osman, the pass to Lucas. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now Hayes. 5 points in the game. Lets it go with the 3. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Here's Lucas. Trains the 3-pointer. He's got 5. And so the first quarter is in the books. Athens ahead, up 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Athens?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
It's rebounded by Gutteridge. He's covered by Brown. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Osman. Scoreless thus far. Basket counts.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Puts up a 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Athens leading by 4. Brown the pass to Osman. They set the screen. Cans it from downtown.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
There's Brown with the 3. Another 3 for Athens.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
He's covered by Brown. Pass to Gutteridge. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
They set the pick. Brown inside the line. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Timeout, timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So both teams making some changes here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Biberovic. Puts it up from 12. Drained for 2 points. Biberovic has got his first points of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Nunn. Wants to get it to Yurtsevin and does.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And now just a 1-point Athens lead.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And he banks in the layup. Yurtsevin's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Melly.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
There's Lucas. And he converts the layup. He's got 7.
They are just killing him on the interior.
26 seconds left in the first half. Twelve seconds left in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Athens.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Athens leads by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, condition, I'm not going to...
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Athens. The lead is 2. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. Taken away by Hayes. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2-guard spot. For the lead, drops in the tray. Biberovic has got 5 points so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4 spot. Stolen away. We've got Hayes. Baldwin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the power forward. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Hayes. Defended by none. Here's Biberovic. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Launches it from deep. Nunn grabs the board. Hayes has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Nunn. He's guarded closely. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. And this is the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
A nice shot by Melli.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And Athens decides to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for you, big squad.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Nunn looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass. Nunn's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Melli. 1:41 left in the third. He's with it. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc. Baldwin's got 5 now.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Off target with the jump hook. Here's Hayes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
At the line for the away team.
That free throw good from Hayes. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Grant on the wing. There's the pick. A three ball. He can't hit that time. Here's Colson. Still yet to score. Out to the wing. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Brown is checked in for Athens. Connects from three-point range.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Pass to Colson. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's hauled in by Athens. And it's Grant in the corner. And count it from 19 feet away.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Sunday, then on Sunday.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
That ties the game. Grant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Athens. Launches a three. Good on the triple.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And Athens calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
It'll be a turnover. Away team ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Biberovic. Here's the screen. Pass to Baldwin. Goes up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Here's Nunn. Now, here's Yurtsevin. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can. get to the rack.
Reading the defense, sensing the open, he does not hesitate.
Pass to Biberovic. Down low. Here's Baldwin. It's hauled in by Athens. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hernan Gomez with a screen for none. For the three. A rebound by Marjanovic. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Baldwin looking for the opening. Pass to Biberovic. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes the pass to Marjanovic. Stolen by Yurchevin. Here's Osman. And he makes good on the layup.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Driving in. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Now, here's Nunn. Tight defense on him. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Pass to Melli. Marjanovic a screen on Hernan Gomez. Takes it inside. And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. Second chance shot. Money!
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And Athens calls time here. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And Athens calls time here. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
From deep three-point land, Nunn can't get it to fall.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
There's a screen, pass to Fall. Buries it from three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Mirotic, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Fournier. To the inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Mirotic. It's hauled in by Fall. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. When I asked about guarding the big man, Domantas Sabonis, he told me his versatility is really tremendous. I told our guys to be aware of not just his scoring ability, but to clog up any passing lanes they see, because he can really move the ball too. It's going to take a total team effort from us. Let's see how things play out.
Allie, thank you. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Substitution on the court.
Six to shoot. And it falls all over the rim and in. 5 points in the game. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. With the drive. Shot from 12. Here's Fall. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Mirotic. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Dorsey. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Mirotic. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
.51 seconds left in the first. Here's Evans. Inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Three-pointer. On target from range. Give him 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Dorsey. Over to the left wing. Outside Fournier. Puts it up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Dorsey's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Fournier not just looking for his shot. Nice pass.
Here's McCormick. 4 seconds left. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, McCormick. 1 shot.
One second left. No good. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking along. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Here's Evans. Here's Peters. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for the away team, Milutina, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Knocks it loose. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Evans has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Brooks outside. Here's Balmaro. Driving in and rejected. And here's the fast break. Here's Dorsey. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
The home team calls timeout. Dorsey's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. On the wing, Brooks takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Brooks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. To the wing on the left. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The shot by Evans, no good. Evans has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
This 3-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And the visitors call time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The visitors with the ball. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Vizenkov. 5 on the clock. Fournier for 3. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Down low. The 3 is up. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Outside Fournier. Pass to fall. Will it go? Peters' shot is good. Peters has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Sends it home from three-point land. 14 points for him.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Fournier with the bucket.
How about Fournier, the aggressive answer, 3 of his own.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Brooks outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fournier against Brooks. Yep, count it. Fournier's got 5 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
puts up a deep three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look at the visitors, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take.
And that is going to do.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Fournier. Here's Vezinkov. Drills it from deep.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Here's Papanikolaou. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. With his first shot attempt, blocked, and they'll get another chance. It's hauled in by Fall.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Out to the wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Papanikolaou, and it's rejected. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Balmaro. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Vezinkov. Outside Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. This one for 3. The shot misses. Here's Balmaro. Fournier covering. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Evan Fournier. The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both good from the line that time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
The 3. Evans, that's good. Evans has got 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 19 points in the game.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. No good on the three.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game. You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Pass to Balmaro. Here's McCormick. And connects on the 9-footer. McCormick's got his second basket of the game.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Dorsey. To the left side wing. Here's Evans. It's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
There's a screen from deep. Pure from three-point range.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Peters. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the wing, right side. McCormick with a rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Hits a three-pointer.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, thanks Allie. Fournier for three. Knocks down the long J.
Now the shortest three is the corner three, and Fournier making short work of that one.
Here's the three. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
To the paint. Here's Fall. Wow. And he dunks it down.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Mirotic. The rebound by Vazenkov.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the basket is good. Here's Balmaro. To the middle. Here's Mirotic. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
and nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Inside. Cash!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Here's Papanikolaou. Shot clock at 6. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
The home team calls timeout. Down low. Here's Mirotic. Oh, no good! And the visitors call time here. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Balmaro to the inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Pass to Fournier. The three is up. Knocks down the triple.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Mirotic. Misses with the fallback, Jay.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. Man, it's good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And the visitors call time here. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
To the paint. Eight-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
The home team calls timeout. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
And they aren't over the limit yet.
And the visitors call time here. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Yes! The home team calls timeout. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought.
Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. Korkmaz is out there with James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Parker. Pass to Satoransky. Good, nice job down low.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Nice shot by James.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Lays it up off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Satoransky. Got a piece of it. Brown the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Back to Korkmaz. Shoots it. The rebound by Madrid.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the jumper from down low is good.
That's one thing about Willie. He has no trouble being aggressive, particularly when operating close.
Kalathis kicks to Brown. Knocked loose. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Korkmaz, covered by Parker. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Papagini, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Wesley's checked in for Hernan Gomez. So they take the lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Kalathis. It's blocked. Oh, the lob to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Papagiannis. On the wing, James. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Satoransky, bounce pass. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Fast break, here they come. Pass to Kalathis. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Wasengame. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Wasengame. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up one. And back with the start of the second. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Vesely in at the center position. It's good from long range.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Passing game out there with Diallo, and it's Korkmaz in at the 2. Here's a Kobo. Fires the 3. Rebound by Vesely. We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Vesely in at the 5. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Provitola passes to Vesely. Misses from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They've got Korkmaz, Diallo out there with Blassingame, and it's a Kobo in at the point. Shot good by Diallo.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Provitola in at the 1.
So those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Diallo out there with Blassingame, and it's Korkmaz in at the shooting guard. A shot. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
We've got Hernan Gomez, and it's Abrinas in at small forward.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
To the right side. Korkmaz passes to Diallo. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To Okobo, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Ramsky with it. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. 1:33 left here in the second. Here's Kalathis. Hasn't made one yet. James, no good. Now Vesely. And here is Satoransky. Parker, a screen on James. On the mark with the 15-footer. He's got 5.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Here's Kalathis. That's to Diallo. And here's James outside. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Round the pass to Diallo. And here is James. And Metu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left now here in the second. Outside, James. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And the 3 ball is good. James has got 12 in the game. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The visiting team, 21.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at center. Hernan Gomez with a screen on James. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. 8 points for him.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Calathis passes to James. Good. That's Calathis who picks up the assist.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Satoransky. They grab their own miss. Hernan Gomez passes to Medu. James covering. 6 on the shot clock, and that one drops.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Satoransky. Hernan Gomez with a screen on James. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Quick to the punch. Good anticipation by Willie, that time owning the offensive glass.
Here's Calathis. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Fires from deep. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Calathis passes to James.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys in the bench. They are pumped up. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. James covering. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Parker, a screen on Diallo. 3-pointer. Adeyunis grabs the miss. Here's Wasengame. For the tie, he gets that one. Wasengame's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
There's the screen. Here's Parker with the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Adeyunis' shot is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Laprovidola. Pass to Parker. Shoots over Montejunas, and that one's good. Parker.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Launches from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Clock at 6. Diallo, no good. Diallo's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Passing game out there with Diallo. And it's a Kobo in at the 2-guard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Pass to Blossom game. Here's a Kobo. There's a screen by Montejunas. And it's a Kobo missing.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Over to the wing. Here's Abrinas. Open jump shot off the mark.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, I love the tenacity. Terrific move at a crucial point in this game.
That is not settling. That is going for a high percentage look at a critical time. Nicely done.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Parker kicks to Saturansky. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Saturansky. Over Kalafis. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Saturansky's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Papagianni. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
Saturansky, the pass to Parker. Saturansky with it. Parker double team. And Saturansky kicks to Hernan Gomez. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. Inside. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Saturansky. Defense is right there. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Parker. Back to Saturansky. Parker with it. Now Hernan Gomez. Saturansky looking around. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Now here's James. Not a lot of room.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
To the inside. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Korkmaz passes to James.
approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
8 seconds left in the game. It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. From deep three-point land. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens. Jetty Osman out there with Omer Yurtseven, and it's Nunn in at the 2. Great open look there.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Chops one in from the wing. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Hernan Gomez on the wing. Yurtseven passes to Hernan Gomez. That one no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Mirotic. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And there it is for him.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it. Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Mirotic. Here's Balmaro. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
On offense, here is Athens. 4-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Nunn. Pass to Yurtseven. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And he jams it home with authority.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
To the left wing. There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep, and that one's good. Mirotic.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to none from the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Balmaro. Lets it go from deep. From downtown. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. There's 10 seconds left now in the first quarter. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 6. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go. Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Osman's got 5 now.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And for Athens, to the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Athens shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
Number 26, taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And for Athens, second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Balmaro. No points yet. Cash money on the open jump shot. Athens trails by 7. Osman on the wing. Puts up a 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Back to Brooks. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Drives to the hoop. And is blocked. They set the screen. Offensive rebound.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. Geert Sevens checked in for Athens. Nunn comes in for Osman. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for us.
On Sunday, then on Friday,
the screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Nunn. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Mirotic. Clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Athens trails by 3. A minute 15 left in the first half of this one. And he makes it on the layup.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside none. Left block shot on the way. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Osman, he's checked in for Athens. Athens trails by 3. Pass to none. Yurtseven a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. He's got 9. 16 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Balmaro to the inside.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left, I think they're in a pretty good spot.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Athens with it, trailing by 2. Pass to Yurtseven. The putback. good on the putback.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And for Athens, Omer Yurtseven out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Nunn in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Balmaro. Nunn defends. Here's Mirotic. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So he gets them both. For the lead. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Mirotic. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Osman. Clock at 4. Fires it. Can't hit that one.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Good on the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Yurtseven. He got a piece of it. Here's Balmaro. Nunn defends.
Ball is too late. The ball goes to Athens. Substitution on the court.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. And Athens calls time here. Grant's checked in for Osman. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Hits the trifecta. He's got 15.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And there's a pick. He's covered by Grant. Back to Brooks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game. Right here. 50 seconds left in the third. Yurtseven a screen. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Down low. Brooks outside. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter. Athens trails by 3. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Steps back and shoots. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Up 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 3 quarters behind us. We'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Count it from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And for Athens, and it's in there.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Knocks it down from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Grant the screen. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
The home team calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Launches it. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Athens trails by 4. Inside. It's tipped to the middle. Here's Osman. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Mirotic. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Count that bucket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
To the inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Into the lane. Yes, it's good. He's got 19.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Balmaro to the paint. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Nunn. 1:14 left in the final quarter. Hernan Gomez, the pass to Osman. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. Down low. Here's Mirotic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And that one misses. For 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. The kick out to Nunn from outside the arc. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Osman. Count Sabonis! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And Athens calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
The home team calls timeout. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 spot. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Outside Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. Shoots from the corner. Satoransky covering. Good on the three-point shot.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Three-pointer. You can't get that one to fall.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's Vezenkov missing.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Fires at the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's Fournier. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Satoransky. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Satoransky covering. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Arenas is checked in for Parker. Now here's Satoransky. Medu passes to Satoransky. Here's Medu. Puts up a 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first best. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Dorsey. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Vezenkov missing. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Shoots over Fournier. Abrinas with the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Fournier. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Drives to the hoop, to the paint. And Fall gets it to go. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Pass to Dorsey. This one for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We've got Peters, and it's Panathinaikos in at the 3 slot.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Parker looking around. Unloads. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Here now, Vildoza. There's a good screen. Here's Milutinov. Rebound by Vesely.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
At the line for your home team, Parker. Shooting 1.
What's up?
That's good from Parker. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Dorsey. Wide open shot is on the money. Dorsey's got 5 now.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And Anderson kicks to Parker. A 3-pointer, no good. Evans, left side, to the left wing. Here now, Vildoza. No good from outside.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Vesely passes to Lapro Vitola. The 3. Peters grabs the miss. Here's Dorsey. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Fournier against Satoransky. Launches it. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. For 3, Fournier gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 6.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fournier against Hernan Gomez. Fournier's shot is off. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Bucket is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
From deep 3-point land, doesn't get it to drop for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And that about wraps it up. And it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Parker out there with Medu. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. Satoransky covering. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 points for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4 slot. Pass to Medu. He's guarded by Fournier. Shot clock at 5. Parker, a screen on Fournier. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Fournier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, just out there to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Gets in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Here's the floater. Satoransky grabs the miss. 1:56 left in the 3rd quarter. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Vezenkov. Satoransky covering. Hits it from 3-point range.
Timeout. Well, it's only his 2nd 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the 2nd half is a great time to do it.
So both teams changing it up here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. To the left side wing. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Fournier. Pass to Medu. Lets it go from deep. Hangs home the trifecta. He has 5.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
It's Fournier on the wing. He's got 9, and the jumper falls for him. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pass to Laprovitola. Hernan Gomez a screen. Jacks up a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Provitola's got his first 3 points of the game.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Here's Fall. Hernan Gomez covering. They set the pick. Fournier the bounce pass. Fall makes it off the glass. Fall's got his second bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Laprovitola. Can't tie it up as that one misses. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. They're up by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next.
It's the 4th quarter.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so here's the home team. It's a 3-point game. Great look there, but off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
We've got Peters, and it's Dorsey in at the 3. On Monday, and then on Wednesday. The fadeaway. The rebound by Madrid.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Zadaransky looking around. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Oh, the lob to Parker. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Fall. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
He's guarded by Fournier. Pass to Hernan Gomez. From downtown, sinks the triple. 20 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He's guarded by Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Hernan Gomez a screen. He's feeling it. Rebounded by Panathinaikos.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
For 3, Fournier. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Hernan Gomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Started by Fournier, and the layup is good.
Yeah, and that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to do.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Parker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution. Got it.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Start it.
.51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Satoransky covering. Pass to Fall. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Timeout. Start it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, what I want to know, where is the communication defensively?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
So it's the visitors now. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Fourth team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Here's Medu. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with...
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Here's Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Mirotic. The three ball connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Melli from behind the arc. And it's Mirotic with the rebound. Pass to Balmaro. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Hayes. Fades back, and it's good. 2 points.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Mirotic for three. Fires in the triple. 6 points for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Mirotic. Beyond the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
To the wing on the left. Here's Baldwin.
Home team foul. Number 1.
And the visitors call time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
1:11 left in the first quarter here. 6 to shoot. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Brooks outside. Takes the three. He drops it from range.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
They set the pick. Launches a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brooks. Fires the three. Melli with a rebound. Brooks defending. Out to the right wing. Shoots from 12. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
On Thursday and then Friday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Hits both from the stripe.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Sinks makes it from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Hayes with a screen on Brooks. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And that one good. Brooks has got 5 now.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Guduric. No made baskets yet. Oh, Brooks with the steal. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Missed inside.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
Pass to Guduric. There's the drive. Off with the layup. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here's Brooks. Here's Balmaro.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
The defense tightens up, so he adjusts. Nice play.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for...
A minute 53 left in the first half. Here's Melly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Melly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
To the left side wing. The teardrop. It's blocked. Pass to Baldwin. They set a pick. It's good. Baldwin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
54 seconds left in the half. From behind the arc. Melly with a rebound. Here's Baldwin. Puts up the 8-footer, and it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Over to the wing. Plenty of space. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Right wing. Pass to Baberovic. And there's the screen. Let's go with a 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Mirotic. And off the glass. That one's good. 11 points in the game. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Up by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a minute.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
All right, guys, let's swing it. And that'll do it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Here's Baldwin. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Screen by Marjanovic. Just 4 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Peperovic in at the shooting guard position. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Baldwin. And the three-pointer goes. Baldwin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Mirotic. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now Hayes. Here's Melli. Here's Baldwin. 9 points in the game. And there's the drive. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Baldwin's gone a nice 5 of 6 from the field tonight. Here's Balmaro. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And he makes it. Balmaro's got 5.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
To the right side. Pass to Hayes. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what Coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Peperovic gets it to go.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. And it's Brooks missing. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Brooks defending. Out to the right wing. Here's Goodrich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. On the wing, Brooks. He's got 5. The 3 is up. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocks down the triple. Brooks has got 8. With 1 on the clock. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. They're up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Knocks down the long J.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
The three ball, pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Guterich. And the shot goes down.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
On target from range. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Hayes for three. No luck on that one. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And he lobs it up. It's stolen away. And the layup is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Hayes has got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Mirotic. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Almost converts despite the contact.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
To the middle. Shoots a fadeaway. Money. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Baldwin. He connects.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Melly, the pass to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. It falls!
He is
getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
At the line for your home team, number 1.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. Good on both. .26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. The visitors with the ball, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
Here's Balmaro. Misses the tray, and that's an intentional foul.
Number 32, first personal foul. 15.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up.
2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Here's Satoransky following the three-point basket by Athens. 6 on the shot clock. Free throw line jump shot. Buries the jump shot.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Osman. And just about a minute into the first quarter. From past the arc. Rebound by Parker.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hernan Gomez passes to Satoransky. Parker up top. Wide open. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Nothing shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
Hernan Gomez taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. 3 on 3. There's Slukas. Sweet little floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Satoransky. There's the triple. Yurtseven with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Slukas passes to Yurtseven. 1:39 left to play in the first. Athens moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Back to Hernan Gomez. Nailed from three-point land. Hernan Gomez has got 8 points.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Satoransky, bounce pass. 2 points. That one goes.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's a screen. There's Slukas. Another 3 for Athens.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Satoransky. Parker kicks to Satoransky. 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Back to Parker. Pass to Medu. Second shot opportunity, and the shot goes in. Athens leading by 5. Slukas, Satoransky covering. There's Slukas. Misses from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Athens leads by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Athens?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
They've got Metu, and it's Vesely in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Athens, here's Abrinas. Down low. Pass to Metu from outside the arc. The rebound by Grant. Athens leading by 5. Here's Nunn. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. It's the target from 18 feet. Nunn's got the lead up to 7 now for Athens. Pass to Abrinas. For 3. Connects from 3-point range. Abrinas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Nunn can't get it to fall.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Abrinas. Athens getting their last shot to go. Right block shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Athens leading by 6. Inside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Both teams will make substitutions. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. A 3-pointer off the mark. To the paint. Yurtsevin with the bucket. And now it's a 10-point Athens lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's good.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Slukas, Satoransky covering. Fires for 3. That one, no good. Pass to Metu. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He's off from 17 feet. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
15 seconds left in the first half of the game. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 7.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Athens ahead, up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Well, I think for the home team, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone's... And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for Athens.
Seems like they can't miss.
Thanks for spending halftime.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Satoransky with it. We've got Parker. And Gomez out there with Medu. And it's Satoransky in at the 1 spot. Oh, the lob to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Lucas in at the point. And on Gomez with a screen on Satoransky. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Medu is out there with Parker. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Satoransky in at the 1. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. Athens leading by 7. And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. There's Lucas. Rebound by Parker.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Parker. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. So the wing on the left. Parker against Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. No one covering. And Athens leads by 7.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
There's Lucas. Another 3 for Athens.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Grant outside. Tipped away. Parker with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Laprovitola. Finished off the break. Provitola's got his first bucket of the night.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Basket good. Nunn's got his second basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Laprovitola with the drive. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Puts it up from 7. And the bank shot is good. Hernan Gomez has got 5.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Traps in the tray. And Athens leads by 7.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. left to the wing. Here's Laprovitola. It's hauled in by Athens. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Osman, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Athens in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Athens. They have a 9-point lead. Over to the left wing. Nice shot from the wing.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And for Athens.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Grant on the wing. There's the pick. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. High post shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Athens calls time here. And it's a completely new group for Athens. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Athens talked to his team during that timeout. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Saturansky, the pass to Parker. Here's Medu. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Athens.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the 3-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Athens leading by 8. Slukas, Saturansky covering. And that one, good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And good as it rattles through the hoop.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
And here is Athens now. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's Slukas. Off with the layup. There's the drive, and it's blocked. 1:16 left in the fourth. Hernan Gomez with a screen on Satoransky. Hernan Gomez a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lucas. And it's off from three-point range. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, Cody.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. So he gets them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
A 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And I'm sure the coach is telling them it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, but I don't know.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shoots. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Shooting 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. So he comes up empty at the line.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And that one drops for him. Lucas, Satoransky covering. So Athens wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now it's time for our player of the game.
NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Garuba. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line. He does not get the second one. Here's Papanikolaou. On the wing, Fournier. Ball passes to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Evan Fournier proving adept right in that instance of making the defense bite and put him at the free throw line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Vezenkov. Takes a 3. That shot off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Garuba with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He gets it in there.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Garuba. Out to the wing. Here's Musa. Fires for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Vezenkov. He buries it from 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Hezonja. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Musa. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. He's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Hits a 3-pointer.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
To the left wing. Here's Hezonja. Still without a bucket. From deep. Counted from distance. To the paint. Here's Fall. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
1 second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Peters. Here's Dorsey. From outside the arc, drills it from deep. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Deck. Here's Gonzalez. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Fournier for 3. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Inside to the right side. 5 to shoot. Uncovered. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Vildoza. Yet to see a basket. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Back to Ibaka. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Dorsey. There's the 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. We've got 1:55 left to play in the half. Here's Deck. Screen by Deck. Pulls up. 6 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Here's Vildoza. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Deck, that's good. Here's Vildoza. And the visitors call time here. Out to the wing. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Pass to Vezenkov. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Garuba. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Here's Musa. Fournier covering. Top of the key. Musa, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Fournier goes in. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hezonja. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys... All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the visiting team.
How have they?
And that is going to do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Campazzo. No points so far. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in a shooting guard. Here's Garuba. Off the mark there with a three.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And that one's good for Zinkov.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Garuba. Here's Hazonia. From downtown. No good there. Here's Papanikolaou. Give him 8 points now. Fournier. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, this guy's a gifted athlete, so if Evan Fournier gets that deep a post position, look out.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Garuba with the bucket. Garuba's got 9 points.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Papanikolaou. Basket counts. 10 points for him.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Going inside, Hazonia. It's hauled in by Fall.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
They set the pick. To the middle for the lead. And there's the rejection. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Hazonia. Gets the three to Fall.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. Here's Musa. Fournier covering.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's the pick. Fall. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The home team calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Inja. Right wing. Here's Hazonia. Money from the wing. He's got 11.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Vildoza. He's scoreless. Here's Dorsey. 5 to shoot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Dorsey's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Here's Hazonia. He's got 11. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Evans. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 4, and fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Vildoza. Pass to Evans. Here's Vildoza. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Deck. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Over to the left wing. Pass to Vildoza. Out to the right wing. Here's Evans to the inside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Down low. Here's Deck. And he banks in the layup. Deck's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And the visitors call time here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
And Allie, thanks. To the middle.
Ball is turned up.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Azonia. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Garuba, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
We've got a minute 48 left in the fourth. Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Shot from the wing. Hazonia gets the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Lets the three fly. Doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. Pass to Musa. It's good from about 19 feet.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's the Zinkov. The three is up. And he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Garuba with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. The visitors with the ball.
and looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And the visitors call time here. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
First team foul. Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And the free throw, no good. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
And he drives in. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul, fourth team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Five ticks left to play in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to.